back to Unite. I'm Reese Waters, and I'm still single. It's now week 4 of the Schwab on Unite, our weekly tournament to determine the top trivia minds and campuses around the country. Who better to bring it to you than the Schwab, Howie Schwab, the man himself. How you doing?
Good to be here, and I'm still married.
Very nicely done. That's why we get along so well. Nice CDR jersey.
Thank you.
Very nice. Just more than 5 years ago, ESPN brought you the revolutionary game show Stump the Schwab. This spring on Unite, we'll bring back that magic. Instead of playing, Howie will be hosting along with me. Each week, we'll bring on 3 contestants from campuses all around the country to compete with each other on sports, pop culture, social media, trivia categories. If they win, they compete with me in a speaking competition. They'll likely win. Tonight, it's a battle of the Big Ten. You ready to meet the contestants, Howie?
I'm really set. Here we go. I'm trying to speak.
Yeah, it's hard. I actually was left speechless by our first contestant. His name is Chad Shepard from Michigan. Sociology major, once sported an impressive mullet for an entire summer. Explain yourself.
Well, it takes a little commitment to rock the mullet for an entire summer, but I was inspired by the likes of Patty Kane, other NHL superstars, of course trying to do homage to Barry Melrose, so all the props go to him.
Very nice. And you're a sociology major. What did you learn?
I've learned quite a bit. It's a discipline you can apply to the entire human perspective, and it's something that I enjoy using throughout the rest of my life.
That is the most profound thing a mullet wearer has ever said. Our next contestant, representing Purdue, she is actually named after a famous dress designer. Give it up for TJ Maxx. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You're actually Jessica McClintock. Do you get that often about the dress designer?
Yes. On it, like every day before like the first week of classes, my professors always bring it up, so it's a regular occurrence for me.
Very nicely done. Well, if you need your prom dresses, check out Jessica McClintock, either one. She's probably got something for you. Our last contestant, Mr. Daniel Smith, representing Penn State, says you taught yourself to play the guitar so you would have a fun fact to tell people in social situations. You clearly did it to get laid. Explain yourself.
Well, people always ask for hobbies and stuff, and now I have one. I never had one before, but you have something to go with.
He's got a new hobby, and that is hooking up. Congratulations. You found that like 20 years before I could.
Tell you what,
Thank you.
Must be really impressive with the guitar.
Yes, yes. Now, good luck to all our contestants. Here are the rules. There are 4 rounds. We'll give you questions that each have multiple answers. One by one, the contestants will answer. With an incorrect answer, you are out for the question. The last contestant standing in each round will have the opportunity to gain an extra point if there are any more responses. The winner will be determined by the highest point total after 4 rounds. Looking up answers is prohibited. Finding answers hidden in your mullet, also prohibited. How are you ready?
I'm set.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start with you, Chad. We're starting in pro sports. Here's your question. From 2008 to 2012, 15 quarterbacks have been taken in the first round of the NFL draft. Start us off, Chad.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton out of Auburn in 2011 is correct.
Jessica.
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck last year, correct.
Dan.
Robert Griffin III.
RG3, I know that somebody here is proud.
Extra points. Shout out. Chad.
Brandon Weeden.
Brandon Weeden of the Browns, correct.
Jessica.
I don't know.
Throw somebody out. Give a guess. Think of quarterbacks. Recent quarterbacks, first round.
RG3 was my second guess, so
Well, don't say him because you'd be out anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need an answer, Jessica? You name a starter, you got a 50-50 shot.
I have no one.
All right. Sorry.
No one, by the way, was drafted in the 3rd round.
Sorry, what was that?
No one.
No one.
No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
No one out of Hawaii. Dan, your choice.
Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert is correct.
Unfortunately. Chad.
Jaguars.
Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford of the Rams, correct.
Dan.
Jake Locker.
Jake Locker, Tennessee, correct.
Chad.
Love my Lions. Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, 2009, correct.
Dan.
That one, Christian Ponder.
Christian Ponder, married to ESPN's Samantha Ponder.
I think that's his new last name, in
Correct.
fact. Chad.
Then he'd be
Nick
Christian
Foles.
Steele. But
What was that?
Nick Foles.
No, Nick Foles was not a first-round pick for the Eagles. Incorrect. Out for the round.
Dan, you get the opportunity to pick up some extra points here.
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez,
And we're all better
sadly,
for it.
was a first-round pick.
Yes,
Yes.
we're all better for it. Another, you got any more, Dan? You actually have, will be your bonus point.
Now we're getting a little more difficult. I was thinking of all the bad ones. Nah, I don't think I have any more. Thankfully, I got that now.
Wow.
That's it then. Okay. Well,
Amazing.
You have 5 points, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
The other ones, Josh Freeman of Tampa Bay, Super Bowl winning quarterback Joe Flacco, 2008 out of Delaware. We also have Matt Ryan of the Falcons. We have Ryan Tannehill of the Dolphins. And I should get on one knee, Tim Tebow.
Miss Tim Tebow. Oh.
But we have a dogfight. It's 5-4-1. 5 for Dan, 4 for Chad, 1 for Jessica.
Scared me. I thought you were going to say Mike Vick. I was like, no, he wasn't. All right, it is time for our next category. That is the 13 songs to reach #1 in Billboard's Top 100 in 2012. Again, the 13 songs to reach #1 in Billboard's Top 100 in 2012, starting with Jessica.
Somebody Like You, Adele.
That is incorrect.
No.
Dan.
What year was that? We Are Never Getting Back Together. Ever Getting Back Together. Taylor Swift.
Yes, let's never speak of that song again. That's correct. Chad.
That fun song, We Are Young.
That fun song, pretty much the way everybody refers to it. You are correct. Dan.
2012, correct?
That is correct. That would be last year.
Ah,
Oh, what's that one song?
A lot of these are that one song.
I know, yeah.
Need an answer, Dan. Just name a song you hate. It'll probably be on here.
Diamonds, Rihanna.
Absolutely correct. Chad.
One of those Kanye and Jay-Z songs had to get there. I'm gonna guess Otis.
That is incorrect. 2012, I believe that preceded it. Dan, you have an opportunity to get 2 points here.
Well, I like the way he was going with Kanye, so I'm gonna say Mercy.
That is incorrect. You missed. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. Yeah, Jessica,
no.
you didn't say it. Should have come out of your mouth.
song.
I owe $100 because you didn't say Call Me Maybe. Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars. One More Night by Maroon 5. Part of Me by Katy Perry, a song I listen to nightly. Set Fire to the Rain by Adele, Jessica. That would have been correct. Whistle by Flo Rida. May he never be #1 again. Sexy and I Know It, Howie's theme song by LMFAO.
Oh, sure.
Somebody I Used to Know by Gautier. That's my own unique pronunciation. Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. We Found Love by Rihanna. And Let a Player Play by Reese Waters. All acceptable responses.
Let a player play, huh?
Let a player play.
There you go. I'm surprised they didn't get stronger, but that's okay. We move on. Here is your college sports question. We're going to start with you, Dan. You're in the lead with 7, by the way. Chad has 5. Jessica on the comeback trail with 1. Here's the question. Name the 14 different Division I men's basketball schools that have been the champions in the sport since 1988. Men's basketball champions, NCAA Division I since 1988. 1988. 14. Fire away.
Start with Duke.
Start with Duke, correct.
North
UConn.
Carolina.
Chad is next.
Chad, very nicely done, Chad. UConn is correct. Jessica.
North Carolina.
Correct.
Dan.
Kentucky.
Kentucky last year, correct.
Chad.
Syracuse.
Syracuse, correct.
Jessica.
I want to say Michigan.
Then say it. Michigan's correct.
Not yet vacated. Dan.
Michigan State.
That's correct as well. They're nailing the Big Ten schools. That's good.
Chad.
Kansas.
Indeed. Carry on, my wayward son. Correct.
Jessica.
Louisville.
Louisville is incorrect. Nice try, though. You're out for the round. Dan, you're next.
Florida.
Florida went back-to-back. Correct.
Chad.
Oh man, Florida was mine.
Not anymore.
Couple other states left.
Drawing a blank.
Need an
I don't
answer?
have one.
What was
I don't
that?
have one.
No?
Nope. No
Nope.
guess? Okay. Out for the round?
Out for the round. Dan.
We've heard this before.
UNLV.
UNLV is correct.
UNLV is correct. Was that his bonus? He gets one more.
No, he gets one more.
He gets one more, Dan.
Oh, I think Houston.
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 Houston, hello.
We said
No.
since 1988, not 19.
Oh, yeah, that's early.
Yeah. Houston is incorrect. Howie, you do the honors because
No, Houston's not right at all. Arkansas
early, yeah.
with Scotty Thurman. Arizona, Lute Olson's team won. Maryland.
Come on, Maryland. Come
Should've known
on.
that.
It's like you don't even know me.
And then the other one, UCLA, the Bruins. Jim Herrick.
All right, guys, we're going into the final round. Chad with 8, Jessica with 3, Dan with 12, and me with 0 because I am disgusted that none of you got Maryland. I will hide that so that we can continue. A social question. According to fanpagelist.com, name the top 12 golfers with the most Twitter followers. Again, this is top 12 golfers with the most Twitter followers according to fanpagelist.com. We are starting with Chad.
Just get this out of the way and say Tiger Woods.
Yes,
There you
Tiger
go.
Woods is correct. Also has the most followers off the course. Jessica.
Phil Mickelson.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, you know what? That's a tough guess. That's a tough guess. I can't make fun of you too much for that one. He's actually not in the top 12. Dan.
Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy is correct. Chad.
Bubba Watson.
Yep.
Bubba Watson, correct. Dan.
Snedeker.
That is incorrect.
Hey, the first time he didn't win the round.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Chad, I believe you have the opportunity to get a bonus point.
Give me Ben Crane.
Ooh, Ben Crane. That is incorrect.
We'll give him to you, but it's wrong.
Yeah. We could give it to you, but it's wrong. Would have accepted Stuart Sink, Darren Clark, John Daly, and if you follow John Daly, you should have your phone confiscated. Ricky Fowler, Sergio Garcia, Graham McDowell, Ian Poulter, Justin Rose, and Lee Westwood. All acceptable. Chad looks like he's never heard of any of them. He's like, I got out just in time.
I had my reasons for guessing Ben Crane.
Okay,
We
fair
should've
enough.
gotten
I look
Fowler.
forward.
Maybe he'll be 13th next time.
Maybe.
Tell you what, though, good effort overall.
I thought so. How did you feel about the round overall?
Well, overall, I
Yeah.
tell you what, considering the fact that it was a 2-horse race, Jessica still gave a great effort.
Yeah, Jessica, you gave a fantastic effort, and you're the only one we didn't call a horse. So take that with you. Yes, and how could we? How could we? Thank you so much for coming on. I want to thank Chad Shepard of Michigan coming in second with 10 points. How does it feel?
Feels terrible to be the first one to lose.
Well, there's been a lot of losers before you. This wasn't the first competition of all time, but get comfortable in second with Michigan. Also, Dan, you are our winner at Penn State with 13 points. How does it feel?
It feels good because most Penn State people are ineligible for these kinds of wins. So
That is absolutely correct. Let's hope
He
he
said
doesn't
it, we didn't.
transfer. Yeah, he'll be the only champion at Penn State. Congratulations, you're going to receive some sweet UNITE swag. You also advanced to our semifinals. Again, congratulations to you and the rest of Penn State's campus just for this. Make sure you tune in for every Wednesday this spring for the Schwab on UNITE. And